Hey everyone, it's me Suchita. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about the work-life balance as a teacher. Yes, as a parent, you can say. Either you are a mother or a father. Being a parent and a working parent, it's very difficult to maintain the balance. When we are at our workplace, we feel we are missing with our child homework. He has exam and I'm not able to help him that way as other parents are doing. And when I try to spend the time with him, I feel somehow my colleagues are doing well in their career and I'm not able to give that much time to my job, and that thought trouble me a lot. Even now, not just he was young that time. No, even now he's 7-year-old. Still, sometimes I struggle a lot with these thoughts. Especially as a parent, you feel guilty when you will not spend enough time with your child. And being a you can say working professional, when you will not give enough time to your job, your work and your planning, that time also you will feel the same guilt, and that guilty sometimes start killing us. So I try to find out the solution. I included 5 things in my life, and these are: first, I bought a planner. This is the first time this year 2021 I bought a planner. This is the planner which I'm using nowadays. What I used to do, see, when you try to keep the things in the mind, you will generating the thoughts, and those thoughts keep on moving in your head, will not leave you in peace for not when you are sleeping or when you are working. So what you need to do, you need to write down the things a day advance. Tomorrow, in the morning, you need to spend your time at your workplace. You are going to plan for your work, and you need to spend that much time for your job. When you will finish that time, this to this time, certain time, you need to write down, you'll sit with your child, you'll do the homework. You need to plan the things, everything. It included cooking, it included any work, it included any shopping, your child homework, his exam planning, the chapters which are coming, plus your job. If you plan the thing in advance, you know how much time you need to spend with what. That helping me, and I'm able to remove all those extra thoughts from my mind, and I know I plan the thing and I'm able to balance in that way. Next point is, you need to set the priorities. See, when your child is writing exams or he is sick and you really need those days you to be with him, so you need to set the priority. Okay, this is the 1 week he has exam, I need to be with him. Or you can say he is sick, those 2-3 days I need to spend with him only. So that time you just don't think about work, you just do the needful thing which will lead you to complete your you can say the prioritize tasks, and just leave it. Don't think about your job those days. So you need to set the priorities. And when you have for example, I that week I'm going for some certain observations, my principal is coming to my class, so I just keep the child work at a second priorities those days, and I really focus on my work and my job. So in that way, you need to set the days where what is prior to you, so that you will not lack the priority thing, and you will able to balance the other thing at a certain level. Next thing is, stop thinking. Yes, when you are working, just stop thinking about your family, because that thought will not allow you to give 100% in your job. And when you are with your family, you just need to keep the work aside and stop thinking about that. So that's how you need to make a balance. You need to clear your mind, you need to set your mind, I'm at my workplace, now family is at the secondary thing. Now you just keep everything, set everything, keep a house help, set their work and leave them behind, and now completely focus on your work. When you come back in the evening, you just complete everything and leave everything at your workplace. Don't carry the things and the issues, whatever is happening. You have a bad day, you had a bad day with your colleagues, or you can say you had a bad day with certain arguments happen. Just leave everything over there and come with a clear mind and spend time with your family. Next time, which at least most of the Indian parents need to include, is divide the work. Yes, being a mother, why I struggle a lot, I felt those days I tried to be perfect. I tried to be a perfect daughter, a perfect mother, a perfect wife, and I tried to do everything for them. So that's how, like, I was trying to make everyone happy, and everyone was like, not so satisfied with me. So what I am doing now, I divided the work. The child room, the child has to manage. He has to clean. He has to keep the toys aside. The certain work which are related to the husband, he has to help me in that. So you ask the people in the house for help. You don't try to keep everything on your shoulder, because ultimately when you will get frustrated, when the responsibility will be like, overwhelmed at certain point, so everyone will be suffer at that time. So better you just divide the work. Don't keep everything for you. Just divide. You have to do this every morning when everybody is getting up. They know that the child needs to iron his clothes, husband need to iron his clothes, or they need to take their breakfast from the kitchen. You just prepare and keep everything ready over there, and they have to carry it, and they need to set their bags. So just divide the work so that everyone will get the responsibility, plus you also will get some space for yourself and to spend some good moment with your family. I hope these tips are really helpful for you, because these are working for me very nicely, and it will work for you as well. It's just you need to plan your things in your way. I hope you like the video. If you like the video for whatsoever reason, give me a thumbs up, write your feedback in the comment box, and maintain a good life balance, work-life balance. Enjoy your life. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.